Intro. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that is essential for anyone interested in artificial intelligence, building a production-ready AI workflow. This isn't just about creating a model and calling it a day. We will explore every stage of the process, from data ingestion to model deployment, and we'll look at how these components come together in real-world applications. If you're ready to transform your understanding of AI workflows and ensure your models are ready for the big stage, stick around. Section 1: The importance of a robust AI workflow. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's discuss why having a robust AI workflow is crucial. In a world where data is being generated at an unprecedented rate, organizations that can effectively harness this data and turn it into actionable insights have a distinct competitive advantage. However, it's not just about having data. It's about how you manage and utilize the data throughout the entire lifecycle of model development. A well-defined AI workflow ensures that the models you develop are not only accurate but also reliable, scalable, and maintainable. This is essential because, in production, models face real-world data that may differ from the training data. If your workflow isn't robust, you risk model degradation, biases, and ultimately, failure to deliver value to your organization or users. Section 2: Data Ingestion. The first step in our AI workflow is data ingestion. Data is the lifeblood of any AI system, and how you collect and store data can significantly impact your project's success. Data ingestion involves gathering data from various sources, which can include databases, APIs, CSV files, or even real-time streaming data. The first step is to identify the sources of your data. For instance, if you are working on a customer service chatbot, you might pull data from customer inquiries, chat logs, and feedback forms. Next, you'll need to decide on the right tools for ingestion. Tools like Apache Kafka, Apache NiFi, or even custom Python scripts can help you automate the data collection process. It's essential to ensure that your ingestion process can handle the volume, velocity, and variety of data that you expect. Once you have set up your data ingestion pipeline, you must consider data quality. Data can often be messy or incomplete. Techniques such as data validation checks, duplicate removal, and missing value imputation should be employed at this stage. A clean dataset will significantly improve the performance of your AI models later on. Section 3: Data Preprocessing. After ingestion, the next step is data preprocessing. This is where you transform raw data into a format that can be effectively used for training machine learning models. Data preprocessing typically includes several steps. First, you might need to clean your data, which involves removing duplicates, correcting errors, and filtering out irrelevant information. This is crucial because inaccuracies in your data can lead to unreliable model predictions. Next comes feature engineering, where you create new features from existing data to enhance the model's predictive power. For example, if you are analyzing customer sentiment, you could extract features like the length of customer comments or the frequency of specific keywords. This step often requires domain expertise, so collaboration with stakeholders can be beneficial. Additionally, you need to normalize or standardize your data, especially if your features operate on different scales. This ensures that each feature contributes equally to the model performance. Lastly, split your data into training, validation, and test sets. The training set is used to train your model, the validation set is used for tuning hyperparameters, and the test set is reserved for evaluating model performance. Section 4: Model Training. With clean and pre-processed data in hand, we can now move on to model training. This is where the magic happens, and multiple algorithms come into play. The choice of algorithm will depend on the problem you are trying to solve, whether it's a regression, classification, or clustering task. Common algorithms include linear regression, decision trees, random forests, support vector machines, and neural networks, among others. Depending on your project's complexity, you may opt for simpler models for faster training and interpretability or complex models that require more computational power but potentially yield higher accuracy. It's crucial to experiment with different models and hyperparameters. Tools like grid search or random search can help automate this process. During training, monitor performance using metrics relevant to your task, such as accuracy for classification problems or mean squared error for regression tasks. Don't forget to leverage techniques like cross-validation to ensure your model generalizes well to unseen data. This step helps avoid overfitting, where a model performs well on the training data but poorly on new, unseen data. Section 5, Model Evaluation. Once you have trained your model, it's time for evaluation. This step determines how well your model performs in real-world scenarios. Use your reserved test set and calculate the same metrics you used during training. In addition to performance metrics, consider conducting error analysis. Understanding where your model fails can provide insights into how it can be improved. You may find that certain demographics are underrepresented in your training data, leading to biased predictions. Don't forget about interpretability. Tools like SHAP Inline can help you understand the decisions made by your model. This is especially important in regulated industries, where understanding model decisions is crucial for compliance. Section 6, Model Deployment. After evaluation, if you're satisfied with your model's performance, it's time to deploy it into production. Model deployment is a critical step where your model moves from a controlled environment to the real world. There are various deployment strategies to consider. You could deploy your model as a REST API, making it accessible over the web. Alternatively, you might choose a batch processing approach if you're working with large datasets that can be processed at scheduled intervals. When deploying, consider the infrastructure you'll need. Cloud platforms like AWS, Google Cloud, or Azure provide scalable solutions for deployment. They offer tools like Docker for containerization, which helps manage dependencies, and Kubernetes for orchestration, ensuring your model can scale as needed. While deploying, continuous monitoring is essential to track your model's performance. This monitoring includes checking for drift, where the model's performance degrades over time due to changes in data distribution. Implementing mechanisms to retrain your model regularly can mitigate this risk. Section 7, Real-World Applications. Now that we've covered the workflow, let's look at some real-world applications. AI has transformed multiple industries, and understanding these applications can solidify the importance of a production-ready workflow. In healthcare, AI models are being used to predict patient outcomes based on historical data. From ingesting electronic health records to pre-processing patient data and deploying predictive models, workflows in this field are vital for improving patient care. In finance, AI is used for credit scoring and fraud detection. A well-defined AI workflow helps financial institutions manage the massive volumes of transactional data, ensuring that models are accurate and reliable in real-time decision-making. E-commerce companies leverage AI for personalized recommendations. With data ingestion from user behavior and purchase history, pre-processing to extract meaningful features, and model deployment to serve personalized suggestions, businesses can significantly enhance user experience and drive sales. Section 8, Continuous Improvement and Iteration. Lastly, let's talk about continuous improvement. Building a production-ready AI workflow is not a one-time task, it's a continuous cycle. As you gather more data and gain insights from model performance, you will want to revisit earlier stages of the workflow. Regularly assess your data ingestion processes to incorporate new data sources or improve quality checks. Continuously refine your pre-processing techniques as new features become relevant. Stay updated on the latest modeling techniques and be open to experimenting with new algorithms. Moreover, encourage feedback from stakeholders and end users. Their insights can help you identify potential improvements and ensure that your AI solutions remain aligned with business objectives. Conclusion. To wrap up, building a production-ready AI workflow involves multiple interconnected stages, each requiring careful planning and execution. From data ingestion to pre-processing, model training, evaluation, deployment, and continuous improvement, each step is crucial in developing AI systems that deliver real value. As you embark on this journey, remember that collaboration across teams, data engineers, data scientists, and domain experts is key to success. Embrace the iterative nature of this process, and don't shy away from making adjustments based on real-world performance. Thank you for joining us on this detailed exploration of AI workflows. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more content on AI and machine learning, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation. Until next time, keep building and innovating.